Hey guys. So yeah, so I'm gonna make two of these guys, and we'll see which one I give to Brooklyn, Ryan's older daughter. She just got her driver's and she got a job recently, and she's just doing really, really great with life. So I thought just a little encouragement to her. I'd make her a little terrarium. Terrariums are an enclosed ecosystem, and so they do really well with like just keeping themselves going, so that's really cool. Has anybody else done any terrariums or done any kind of stuff like this? So we've got it about like that. I don't know if you can really see it. There's a bit of a glare, but you can see there's a little bit of like the deepest part is like that. So let me just get that cloth back. This rock, I found this large rock, well, that large ish, in the garden, and every time I find white rocks, I always give them to her. So I thought this would be kind of fun to put some of this in kind of the center, maybe, or maybe I've got these sticks also, so I sourced these locally. I thought they look kind of cool. They've got little elbows on them, the little knotty things. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I want to do this. I'm just going to play around a little bit and see what might work or what might look good. So I kind of like this. It's got some height to it. It's got a lot of interesting little nooks and crannies, little spots I can put little plants in and stuff like that. And I can create a nice little ecosystem, I think, with this. Yeah, I think that's kind of nice. I kind of don't like how they just kind of like both lean that way. But at the same time, that might be okay though. Yeah, because this will be the front. Like right here, I'll show you. That'll be the front. And then you can see the reflection of the lights over there. But I don't really like how it's leaning to the back there. But I mean, if this is the back and if that's the front, that looks a-okay. I think that looks pretty neat. And there's a lot of fun little stuff in there. So, and then you can also see a pretty neat little display on the back too, so I'll put some stuff in the back there as well for interest. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put just a little more substrate in the center of this. I see a lot of spaces that I'm just gonna need a little bit more, so I'm gonna try to do something. I'm just gonna do little bits at a time. So this takes a lot of patience, y'all. If you don't have a lot of patience, I don't think this is for you, but it does take quite a lot of patience. I do want a little more substrate in some of these little crevices. I just want to give them, the plants, just a little more something to kind of like grow their roots into, and just, we're gonna get the moss. Now I haven't really been able to figure out what's going on with my moss. If any of you guys know how to keep moss alive, please let me know, because I don't know. I'm trying. It's alive, barely. It's green-ish. So, I mean, I know it's alive. I understand that. It's just, it's not as vibrant green. And I've had it in this container, and I put a cover on it, and it just doesn't seem to want to revive the way I thought it should. Or maybe it's just the moss itself, or maybe it's the time of the year. I don't know. Like maybe it's dormant and it's just waiting for warmer weather. I don't know. But let's see. A little bit more just right in that corner there. I might need to get my tweezers to get that into there, but I'll just drop it in, and then I'll try and maneuver it around. I have no idea how I'm gonna get to the bottom of that. Like, I want it right underneath in there. How am I gonna do that? Oh gosh, I should have thought of that. You know what I'll do? I'll put it down in here, and then I'll just use the tweezers and move it around. So I'll just move it closer to you guys so you can see. Oh, maybe I can do this. I don't know. There you go. All right, so see how that's pretty solid now? That's good. That's what I wanted. I did not glue the little guy in with that, so that one is still loose, but it's underneath, so it's fine. Sure-ish. That looks fine. Just move that over there a little bit more. Okay, let's see. I think just a little more on this side. So this will kind of replicate like sticks that have been in the ground. It could replicate, like, it depends on what you're going for. If you want to do like a forest floor sort of thing, this could replicate like the base of a tree. This could this would represent. It could represent all kinds of things. So it's really up to the artist. It's really up to whoever is playing around with it, what you want, what you're hoping to see, what you're hoping to get out of it. So I think that's pretty okay. Maybe a little more on this side. Just want to give it enough for the roots to kind of be able to take hold and be able to just kind of grow. I don't want this to kind of peter out and die out right away. I want it to kind of like last a while for her. There we go. I think that's okay, because I'm just going to put little things in the back here, so it won't need a lot, but the front just needed a little bit more. I think that's fine. Okay, so I won't need this anymore. Done with that. Done with the glue. Make sure it's closed. Always make sure the glue is closed. Stay there. I've got a couple more pieces of this white, so I'm going to put this over here with those guys, and that glue doesn't want to stay upright. There, maybe over there. Okay, so we're at that stage now. See that? Very cool. Yay! We're gonna get the bigger plants. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hi. So here's a bunch of plants for you. You can use any kind of like really small petaled, small leaved plants. This one is a turtle vine. It's a variegated with like the very, very silvery green and purple and white variegation. I also have a solid one. It's a much bigger plant. We'll take some cuttings of the solid one. I'm not going to use this one. I just thought I'd show it to you guys so you can see that you can have like just different vibes and different variegations and all of that. On second thought, I might actually put it in this one just for contrast. Perhaps. We'll see. We'll see what we do. So I've got this one. I've got my just a solid green one. And then there's this one here, which is the goldfish plant. It's that bad boy there. And I've got my little bumblebee. Netta, you recognize this. I got the bumblebee right there. And what else have I got? I've got a Fittonia for a little bit of contrast, a little bit of interest. So that one I just recently got, and so I think I'm going to put this one in with this guy, just because I think the white will really play on that, and it'll be a very nice kind of like a lighter sort of color. So that's really cool. I've got this guy. I have forgotten the name of this guy, but it's got little itty bitty leaves with a little bit of variegation there, so that's a really nice one to try. I've got about like 3 of these plants in here. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Nope, 3. So I can grab one of those if I want and tuck that into there, so that's a really nice one. I've got this one. It's a Baby's Tears. So you can use this one also. It's a little bit silvery, so maybe put this one with, where's this other guy? Like that. That might be an interesting little combination if you wanted to do a lighter vibe, maybe together with the, let's see if I can, if you wanted to do something lighter like that and you kind of wanted to do the lighter theme, that could work. Let's see, what else have we got here? I did bring out my begonias that I've propagated. This is the angel wing. I've got a couple of smaller ones in here, so I might just try one of the smaller ones. This big guy's going to be planted outside for the summer, but I might use one of the smaller ones in this one. That might be kind of fun. And it's also variegated. I'll hold it over here for you guys a little bit. Then there's that turtle vine there, the solid color one. I think that's about all I've got right now for plants for that. I do also have moss, so we'll do the moss last. So we're going to try and figure out what we're going to do. I think I want to do this Photonia in this guy, but I like to do things in groups of like 3 or 5 because they're so small. This one I think will only have 3 plants in there, so I got to try and pick something that'll work on that. I think maybe some solid green. So like I do have a little bit of solid green on my goldfish plants, so there's a bunch of different plants in here. There's some that are variegated and some that are solid, so I might grab a chunk of the solid here. That might work well. Or I might do the solid green turtle, or maybe a little bit of both. Not sure. We'll see what we like best. Or I might just do this. This is also a solid green, this fern. Oh dear. I just watered it. So there's that. And then, for this guy. Let's do this guy first. Let's try and figure out what we're going to put in this guy. I think because he's so large, I think like this small little, I've got one that's itty bitty in here. So maybe one of those can go kind of right in the center there. Like right down in there. That might be actually okay. Let's try and do this. See if I can get it out of here without wrecking the roots, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my scissors and cut this big guy off, just because I don't think I need that just yet. And we're going to plant this guy in here because he's such a nice little guy, hey? I don't know if it's a he or a she, I don't know. But let's see if we can make a little hole and plant this in there. I think right about here. I just got to angle the... Oh, the glue came apart again. Well, maybe it's not such a great way to do it. Okay. We're just gonna... Oh, I bet you the look on my face right now is hilarious. Just trying to concentrate and trying to... Ah, don't do that. Don't go that way. Go this way. It's not listening to me. I don't want to hold it too tight because I don't want it to break, right? There we go. There we are. So that, let's just do that. There we go. So I've just got it right up against that. That's kind of cute. Not too shabby. Now, I am not an expert by any means, just so you know. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I do like that, actually. I like that placement. So be right back. The sun is just setting and I need to turn on other lights, and I'll be right back. Just look at the mess I just made. This is that that waterproof mat that I was telling you about. Yeah, I made a mess. But this thing makes it so much easier for cleanup. So I can just take all the stuff off, and then everything that's left goes in the garbage, and I can just fold it up and dump it out in the garbage, unfold it, wipe it clean, done. So I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to show you where I'm at now. Let me just clean this area here so I can bring them up, and I can just show you where I'm at now with the two. I think I lost some footage, so I'll go through it when I do the editing and stuff, and we'll see where we're at with that. 1 second, guys. All right, so here's a look at this one. I've put the lid on, and so all the plants are still fairly small. Let's see if I can turn it around. Yeah, I can turn it. So the plants are fairly small. You can see the Fittonia at the bottom there. I used some of the goldfish vine right there. I don't have a huge extensive collection of plants just yet. The begonia's right there. I hope that's going to grow really nice. But I use what I can. There's another Fittonia. And then I've got the turtle vine. I got a few pieces of that in there too. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds. Oh shoot, I should probably get a third one or a fifth one. It's silly me. A fifth different kind. See if I can find something else that might look pretty cool in here. I'm going to go through my rocks because I feel like this one is still missing some things. I feel like I could probably put a rock in here and maybe like in some other places just to kind of add a little bit of something, a little more hardscaping, a little more interest. But I think this has got some good bones. It's pretty okay. I'm gonna let it grow. I did just finish misting it and I cleaned the glass. You can see like the little imperfections on the glass there and there. That's all just like they're in the glass. I don't know what caused it, but oh, there's some water bubbles there that I missed. But yeah, so I think that's a pretty good start. So I can't wait to see how this one's growing. I also have to put my signature frog. I forgot to grab those out of the garage. So I put a frog in each of mine. So that is this one. That's the stemware one. Just show you there. You can see the mess I've made on the table. Jeez. From the top. Yeah, so I'll be trimming the turtle vine right there. The ones that have reached the top. I'll be trimming those. Looks good. I really love the fact that there's that begonia in there. It looks really cool in there. I'm really happy about that. And that it's staying alive. I like the new leaf is like an orangish color. That's really cool. I love that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this sort of content, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will give you more I've got a video of me making that one next to it, so if you want to see that one, just let me know and I'll show you that one as well. I did not get a video of me making that one. However, if you want a little tour, I'll just give you a little sneak peek. If you want a tour of that one, I will give you the tour of that one. I also have another one if you want to see that one. But this is the one that Brooklyn's getting. So as soon as I know that it'll last a long time for her, I will be giving this one to her. But yeah, so if you like this sort of content, let me know and I'll make some more of these for you. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, we'll see you again next week. Ta-ta!